my mind, we gon' run it up.
It's a
with two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Jalen Brunson. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Inside. Here's Rose. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Rose. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Clock at 6. Picked by Murray. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks ball. Here's West. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Pass to Claxton. Powell outside. Here's Rose. Back to Powell. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 4. Now Powell from deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's West. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Daniels. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Kings trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser-focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And, of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
And, Allie, thank you for that. And it's Lopez with the jam.
You have to wrap Brook Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
And Rose has got the ball here for the Kings. Trailing by 4. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Murray puts up a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And New York has possession. Outside Barrett. Rebound by Sacramento. Rose outside. Lopez on the double team. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He had the right idea. He just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Both teams making some changes here. Here's West. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. Left side Levine. From the arc. And the Knicks miss again. The Kings trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Monk missing. Johnson with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Claxton. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And it's Murray off the drive.
And watch out when Murray puts his foot in the ground. Don't want to be in his way at all.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
On the wing, Levine. They set a pick. Levine in deep. Right side of Chua. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And it's stolen by Rose. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Tries again. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
The ball's knocked loose. Powell with a steal. Rose outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. It's Hart on the wing. Still no points. Pass to Achua. Powell with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And he buries the open 3 to cap the break. And the Kings lead by 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Dunn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Inside, Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, and he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Ellis. Six to shoot. Back to Powell. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Powell outside. Dunn outside. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
And stolen by Barrett. Antetokounmpo, left side. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout call, Sacramento. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rose outside. Pass to Powell. Down low. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Sabonis. Now DeRozan. They get the rebound. Powell outside to end the run. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Daniels misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now Rose. They kick it out to Murray. Right wing. Fires from deep. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Pass to Lopez. Powell pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Sabonis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Gets it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's West. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Sacramento. And he drives in. Powell outside. On the wing, Murray. The 3 ball. And it's Norman Powell with the 3. Powell's got 6.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Antetokounmpo inside. Knocked loose. And it's stolen by Rose. For 3, Powell. And it's New York with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
I mean, totally comfortable in the corner. Murray has that shot dialed in.
Pass to Lopez. Down low. Kicks it out to Barrett. Antetokounmpo surveys. 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
DeRozan, left side. Powell outside. Floats one. Rebounded by Lopez. Knicks trail by 3. To the paint. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's West. He's scoreless. Pass to Hart. And Claxton comes to help. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Sacramento. Timeout call. Sacramento. Sacramento leading by 3. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to Sabonis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And it's DeRozan missing. A tight one here in New York City. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range. He does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Sabonis outside. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Inside. Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
DeRozan outside. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. DeRozan's got his second basket on the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We've got 1:08 left in the third. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Second team foul.
1:03 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Pass to Acordi. Down low. And stolen by Simmons.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Claxton with it. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dunn outside. Pass to Acordi. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
The answers, everyone.
And some changes here for the Kings. 16 seconds left in the third. Rose outside. DeRozan outside. From outside, off the mark. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Rose. Outside Murray. Back to Rose. Pass to Murray. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's West. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, V.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's West. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the basket by Monk.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Lopez can't hit. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Murray's shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Rose up top. Here's Monk. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. And Sacramento making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Giannis striding in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
DeRozan outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Out to Sabonis. Back to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Here's Rose, plenty of space. Sacramento again missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. Claxton with a rebound. And so here's Sacramento. Rose outside. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
Sacramento leading by 3. Rose with it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Right side Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
DeRozan a screen. Outside Monk. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Claxton. And he buries it.
big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The Kings making a switch here. The Kings call timeout.
Kings with the timeout. Get up and get ready for offense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Out to Sabonis. All sorts of time. He connects.
As Sabonis knows, he has got to be at the center of all the clutch moments for his team. Big time bucket there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to West. Antetokounmpo with it. He's guarded by Sabonis.
Kings ball.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. It's tipped. DeRozan outside. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Now a timeout called by New York. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Let's hear it for your Knicks 7th half squad.
Here's West. Off target. And so it's Sacramento with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the note.